Don't try this at home. Morning, folks. This here's a compressor I'm putting together. So, I had that old pump and that motor sitting around, and I thought to myself, you know what this could use? A fucking tank. So I went out and bought a tank for 30 bucks. And a pretty good find, I must say, at least I think so. It's a 14.7 gallon tank, and it is a certified tank, and it's good for 200 psi. The manufacture date says 2022. Couldn't find any rust in it. It looks absolutely spotless aside from all the dust, which is mainly my fault. That side's open. That side's open. Place for a gauge. Place for probably the pressure controller if I don't feel like putting it there. So that was a pretty good find. This whole Ingersoll Rand pump, this is pretty cool. I think this is from 1960. See the date code? Made in USA code 0360. Now this does not look 2003. So I'm guessing that means March, and that means 1960. Oh, I didn't realize there's a little number there. I wonder what that means. But yeah, that looks like the old logo. New York, USA, made in USA. No way they did that in 2003. So 1960, I think. Now, I don't know how powerful it is. I don't know what its capacity is. Probably like 2 CFM. It's got an old filter here. Looks like an oil-soaked filter. I don't know how to clean this or replace that element. It could probably use some cleaning by now. Now, the original story of how I got this. So this pump and this motor were actually on this thing. On this, this used to be I think it was an 8-gallon tank. A buddy of mine gave it to me. It was his great-grandfather's. He didn't know the history of it or anything, and the tank was totally rotted out. I didn't realize it till I got it home. So upon inspecting it closer, the pump is actually longer than this. So they had like a little plate sandwiched in between it to keep it clamped to this. Motor was on this side, so this was not the original tank. This tank, I think, is from 2008. It's a Cambell Hausfeld tank. And according to my research, there isn't a lot of information about these Ingersoll Rand Model A pumps. But I'm pretty sure this came with a tank that was even bigger than this, despite the tiny pump size, right? And, yeah, it was an Ingersoll Rand branded tank, which was the same color as the pump. So that's long gone. So that means that was its second tank, possibly. Now it's on its third tank. So that's interesting. I don't have anything plumbed up or anything, by the way, as you could probably tell. I'm going to put an unloader on it because I plan on pushing it to 125, 135 PSI when it was originally rated for 100 PSI on this. I know this old pump can handle it. Maybe I'll add a cooling fan. Maybe I'll make an aftercooler out of an old condensing coil from a dehumidifier or something. I don't know. We'll see if it ends up being necessary. This motor, by the way, is a 3/4 horsepower Howard motor. It spins at, it's a 2-pole motor, so it spins at 3450 RPM. It's a little fast. It's got a tiny pulley on it to get the correct ratio. So this is a 9-inch flywheel, and that's a 2-inch pulley, so you get about 770-ish RPM on this, something like that. Or somewhere around the 700 RPM range. So it's nice and slow. It's quiet. It's so much quieter than that stupid bitch-ass pancake compressor. You know those little job site oilless compressors with the universal motors that drive you fucking nuts? I've got one of those and I hate it. So, and I know this is not that much bigger. It's only 14.7 gallons. Like, this is still going to run out of air pretty fast, but I consider this a major upgrade over the 6-gallon, not just because of the capacity, but the noise! It's a big deal. It's a big deal, trust me. Almost 10 years of hearing that thing going off all the time, and it's driving me nuts. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of that shit. Tank's about to expire anyways, so why not this? Although I am thinking of putting this up in the garage and just running some pipes to it because I have a tiny garage. You know, this thing, even with wheels on it, it's still going to take up space, way too much space, way more than the other one did. So maybe this will be a stationary compressor. I know it's kind of pretentious to put such a small compressor as a central air system, but, you know, what can you do? You got to piss with the cock you got, right? I have ordered a Chinese pressure switch for this. Whether that's wise or not, I don't know. The original pressure switch that came with this works fine, but it only goes up to 100 PSI. It's not adjustable, and it doesn't have an unloader valve. So I'm thinking that's not the best choice for this, considering I'm pushing it a little bit harder than it was originally designed with that. So yeah. I guess that's pretty much it for now, unless you want to see it run. I mean, I could just... This motor is not even mounted. There's one screw barely holding it on because I haven't I haven't dialed out where the perfect alignment is. Oh, also, I want to get a cogged belt for this since the pulley's so small. Because the regular A series belts, which I have a shit ton of, I have one AX belt, but it's way too long. It's like an AX92 belt. But yeah, the regular A series belts, they're not really well suited to small pulleys like this. Plus, this motor is going to be running kind of close to its maximum like load. So as any efficiency gains are welcome. Any efficiency gains at all are welcome. And an AX series belt does help with that, the cog belt. I don't care about noise that much. This is all right. Even with, I don't care if the AX belt adds a bit of noise. It's still going to be quieter than that fucking boss stitch pancake compressor. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe we'll give it a run. I've got it all wired up safely. Don't try this at home. See, it's so quiet. Even with the discharge line wide open, it's pretty quiet. This is great. It's worth the lack of speed if you ask me. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I guess I'll post some more updates as I continue progress on this thing. I don't even have enough bolts holding down the compressor pump. So, still a work in progress. Weather's still fucking shit. So, yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Anyways, have some fun under the compressed sun.